Today we are going to go over Fubo Stock and why it could short squeeze soon and go to the moon. Let's get into the video. Hi everyone, my name is Zach and welcome back to Finance Bro. Before we get into the video, I'd like to ask you guys to please comment how many shares of Fubo you are holding, and also consider leaving a like and subscribe as it really helps with the YouTube algorithm. And if you guys want 2 free stocks that could be worth up to $2,300, then go ahead and get signed up with WeBull with the first link in our description. All you have to do is deposit $5 on the platform and you'll get those 2 free stocks. With all that out of the way, let's get into our stock for today, Fubo. So here we are on stocktwits.com, and you can actually see that Fubo TV is trending number 3 out of all the stocks that are tracked on Fubo TV, which is pretty much every single stock you could think of. And obviously it had a very good rise in price earlier today. Awesome, pretty good news. And then it ended the day extremely strong, and then also in the after hours they were also up about 6%. So overall, very strong day today. And even when short sellers tried to kind of do us in the middle of the day, we picked up volume and we ended up ending the day strong, leading into the after hours as well. So yeah, obviously this is trending number 3 right now on StockTwits, so that means that there is a lot of hype around this stock right now. But anyways, let's get into why it was trending on StockTwits. So you can actually see here that Fubo Gaming, the Cordish companies, announce completion of market access agreement in Pennsylvania for forthcoming mobile Fubo sportsbook. So basically, Fubo is going to be having a sports book in Pennsylvania now, and they got everything good. So Fubo Gaming now holds market access deals in about 4 states, and Fubo, this was their plan all along, to be able to keep on rolling out their sports book throughout states, because a sports book is very profitable for a company, especially in the gaming sector, and then also just NFL and basketball and all those other sports. Basically, sports betting is extremely profitable for the sports book. So let's quickly go over a little bit more of the nitty gritty. You can see here that Fubo Gaming is a subsidiary of the leading sports first live TV streaming platform, Fubo TV, and the Cordish companies announced today the completion of a market access agreement of the forthcoming mobile Fubo sportsbook in Pennsylvania. So basically, they got everything done. Through Fubo Sportsbook, Fubo TV intends to integrate gaming with its expansive live sports offering for a seamless user experience, enabling consumers to wager while they watch sports. So Fubo TV currently has a leading sports offering in Pennsylvania through its carriage agreements with regional sports network NBC Sports Philadelphia. So basically, they are going to be giving with their Fubo TV, you're going to be able to live bet and wager on the games that you are watching. And they're trying to roll this out to a lot of different states, but the reason that Fubo is up today is because the state of Pennsylvania actually okayed it, and they got everything working in the state of Pennsylvania. So that's just another state that they're able to operate in with their Fubo Sportsbook, and they intend to continue to grow to different states as well, and those are different catalysts that will be coming up this year, just like what happened today. So yeah, basically entering Pennsylvania, one of the largest sports betting and iGaming makers in the U.S., is a significant accomplishment for our forthcoming Fubo Sportsbook. And this market can also include mobile casino games, said the president of Fubo Gaming. So basically, obviously, they are very excited about this, and so is the Cordish companies, but we don't have to go over all of what Fubo is and everything. Basically, we should all know what Fubo is if we're investing in it, right? But let's quickly go over the short interest of Fubo. So you can see here that their current short volume is about 25 million shares. And this matters because obviously we just had a bit of a bump in price, and we are actually in a very strong technical uptrend, and we'll go over that in the technical analysis in a second. But the current short volume has gone up about 3 million since the previous short volume. So obviously we are on the way up with short volume, and this has all been while Fubo has been on the way down. So as long as we can sustain some gains for the next couple of days, we could see a little mini short squeeze occur here. But yeah, obviously on the report date, June 30th, you can see that 25 million shares were short, and that has been increasing ever since about April. Ever since then, we have been increasing all the way from 18 million shares to 25 million shares short. The dollar volume that's short is about 800 million, and the percentage of float shorted is about 23%. And the price on that report date was $32, so obviously they have made money if they were to close out their positions now. But if their positions are still open and there's still this many shares shorted, then we could be seeing some just a little bit of a short squeeze occurring here, but that would be super good for Fubo, obviously, in general. Okay, now for the fun part, the technical analysis. So we can see here on Fubo TV, if we zoom out a bit, Fubo obviously bottomed out around May to about $14. Honestly, I wasn't watching this stock, and I should have seen on the reversal here and got into this stock, but it made a bit of a run up to about $35 as we've had a really good June and July here, but honestly, Fubo used to be trading at about $60, and this thing has been shorted to all heck for a while now. But if we look at this stock technically in the past couple of days, we can see here that this went all the way from about $30 all the way down to a low of $24 in the matter of 3 or 4 days. All of a sudden, this Pennsylvania sportsbook news comes out, and we reverse off this line. Honestly, I don't think we see $24 again for a while. So this is a little bit of a resistance we have here at the $27 mark. But if you can see here on the after hours, we are above $27. So if we can open tomorrow above $27, then us Fubo investors are going to be extremely, extremely happy, because we have already broken this resistance line, and the next resistance line isn't till about the $29 level, so we could be seeing another 10 to 15% gains if we can get all the way up to that $30 level. So 10% probably upside here in the next couple of days. Already have about 5% in the after hours. I can see another 10% in the next couple of days. So a very good day trade could be made here. If we look technically, obviously this $27 is the resistance line. We need to open above that, but we have a strong trend upward on the MACD. No signs of slowing down at the moment. We are a bit overbought on the RSI at 60, but as time goes on, I assume this will go down a little bit. And then obviously the volume has been mostly green over the past 3 hours going into after hours, and then obviously in after hours it kind of like exploded a bit, going up about 6% more. So overall, going into tomorrow, I feel pretty strong that Fubo TV will open in the green and open above $27. If it does, we could see another 10% gains in the next day or two. But yeah, what are your thoughts on this? I want to hear how many shares of Fubo you are holding, and then also if you guys did like the video and found any value in it, consider leaving a like and subscribe, as it really helps with the YouTube algorithm, and consider turning on post notifications so you never miss a video. But that is going to be it for me. My name is Zach, and I hope to see you in the next video.